um, last chapter, I believe it was last chapter, we talked about causality, and always looking at progress as potentially incremental, right? We have to if this, then that, input, output. And so there's a lot of fallibility, there's a lot of mistakes made, there's a lot of failures, but over time, you start to naturally get to an order or get to a truth. Would that kind of would that all of that tie in together in saying we are made in the image of the Lord? The Lord is order. We are seeking to change things that are chaotic into orderly things or abate chaos from infringing upon the order. And that order is found through the fallible nature of causality and reasoning. With it, maybe I'm at the end there. I kind of lost it, but is there a connection there with that?
Yeah, definitely. So um, this just makes me think of in the beginning was the word, and the word for word there is logos. And logos doesn't just mean um, spoken word. It doesn't just mean textual word. It means like the the pattern of understanding, like the it means the like the underlying reality that allows us to understand a sequence of words. The fact that we can look at a sentence and that has meaning, that principle is what is being talked about with logos. And so that principle of, like you were saying, ordered cohesiveness, the capacity to understand was there at the beginning. So um, that is, and then that connects to us and this concept of truth because there's truth out there. And like I was saying earlier, we have to have some capacity to access it. So we think of like intellect for ourselves, but even prior to that, uh, especially from the Christian model, speaking in these terms, like our soul has to possess an aspect of the logos. We have to be um, logos beings. We have to be we're patterned our all beings are patterned by the logos, but we have to be participators in the logos in order to spot that pattern um, across the spectrum of patterns and not just see chaos, but to be able to draw out the pattern um, and see things the way they are patterned. So yeah, it ties right in that we have that capacity within ourselves, and that is what makes us imagers of God, is that we participate in the logos.